Frustration and anger spilled into the streets of China's far western region of Xinjiang. A day after flames engulfed the upper floors of this residential high-rise in the region's capital. Residents marching Friday night to a government building and chanting for the lifting of lockdowns that have confined millions to their homes for months. They're demanding to know if COVID restrictions delayed the response of those inside the burning building.
Now censored videos that circulated widely on Chinese social media appear to show fire trucks unable to get closer to the scene because of pandemic obstacles like metal barriers and tents outside the building. Other videos show water from a fire hose spraying just out of reach of the flames.
Local officials have denied that lockdown measures hampered the response or prevented residents from escaping. But it is the latest tragedy to renew outrage over China's zero-COVID policy, as increasingly the restrictions, not the virus, have left residents in dire straits and appear to have led to devastating consequences. At this building in Beijing, all exits were locked, including the only safety exit after a single case was detected last week. On Saturday, residents were allowed to leave their building, but echoed the discontent. This man says a wooden bar was used to lock the entrance in the middle of the night. Elsewhere in the city, people stood in line for a COVID test outside a farmer's market where they hoped to stockpile vegetables in the event of their own possible confinement. He says he hopes the government's response becomes more humane, with no end in sight to zero COVID.
China, for its part, defends its signature zero-COVID policy as necessary to save lives. For City News, I'm Caryn Ceolin.